Hi guys, and welcome back to BOTB TV. My name is Christian Williams.
And I'm Tim Oldland.
And this week it's all about Monaco. I was a very lucky guy and I went down to the south of France last week to go and visit Top Marques to go and look at some of the supercars they had to offer. I also got to drive a Alfa 4C in a bit of a road trip with some of the YouTubers, and I got to drive Archie's Lamborghini Huracan. Are you okay, Tim?
I'm grumbling slightly, because I had to stay at home. Woohoo, woe is me. But I did get to play with an Alpina B5 saloon, all 600 horsepower and 205 mile an hour of it.
Jeez.
Yes.
It did look really beefy.
Yeah, it sounds incredible too.
So let's start with the Glitz then. And the reason I went down to Monaco was because this week's In the Headlights theme is all about Monaco Glitz versus more practical bits.
Yes, and yes, you're all about the glamour, aren't you? And I'm all about the practical stuff.
And we start with the glitz and glamour, and that's because this week's In the Headlights we have the Alfa Romeo 4C. We brought it back for this week only. But not only do you just win the car, this is where it gets very interesting. You also win the experience of a lifetime, basically. I kept reading over this and going, I can't believe we're giving this away. It's 3 nights in Monaco on a super yacht to watch the Formula 1.
Yeah, it's done by one of our friends that we know, Automotive, and it's just incredible. Champagne, super yachts, Formula 1, celebrities. But you know what? See, speaking of the Alfa Romeo 4C, I would quite like to see some moving pictures of one.
Funny you should say that, Tim. When I was down in Monaco, I took the 4C out for a little bit of a drive with some of the YouTubers. Here's how it went.
We might not be in the most expensive supercar in the world, but it's bloody good fun. I think this Alfa 4C just goes to show that you don't need all the money in the world. The chassis in this car, I can't begin to tell you how rigid it is and how just it wants to play around. It wants to dart every time you turn into a corner. It just wants to go.
One of the most epic days of my life, I reckon, driving that 4C around in Monaco. Sorry, Tim, but now we come on to you. Now we come on to the more practical bits.
Yeah, that still doesn't make it sound any better. Now we're going to go to boring Tim. Anyway,
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
So yeah, we have got the Mini Clubman John Cooper Works, which it's a funny old thing. This it's basically a slightly bigger, more practical Mini, which goes against the word Mini, but yeah.
But it's a JC Works car.
Yep, John Cooper Works.
Cool.
It's got the full 200 and something big horsepower numbers. Looks really aggressive. Still got, because this has got 4 full doors. Yeah. Like the old one had that funny weird single door at one side. You know, was a bit weird. Yeah. Well, this has got 4 full doors, and then it's got those like barn doors at the back as well.
So
like
loads of room. It's still really quick.
Yep. Practical, looks awesome. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, it does look a great car, yeah. So good luck if you're playing for that this week. Yeah, and now one of your favourites, actually.
Yes, this as well. This is the Alpina B5 bi-turbo.
Sell it to me.
It's an M5, but it's better and comfier, and it can do 205 miles an hour.
To be fair, anything that goes over 200 miles an hour is pretty good, right?
In a big saloon car, yeah. So basically, I've had this thing to drive around in while you were swanning off to Monaco. I think it's a pretty good, consolation prize. But I took I did some video of it, and you should have a look at it right now. Now, this is the Alpina B5 bi-turbo. Frankly, I don't want to waffle about it too much because I want to get in and drive it. It's a beautiful day, so let's go. The guys at Alpina take a normal car and they improve it and make it into something completely and utterly unique within the BMW range. Naught to 60, 3.5 seconds. ...603 horsepower from a 4.4 litre twin-turbo V8. This sedate, serene, 4-door family saloon car tops out at 205 miles an hour. I can't verify that 205 mile an hour one, but I can verify that it gets from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. put everything in the comfort modes, and it's amazing. It is calm and smooth and is just a very, very relaxing thing to drive. Turn everything into sport, and my God, this thing, this is as quick as any supercar, yet you can have 5 people sitting in this in complete comfort and just throw them at the horizon as quickly as you possibly want to.
It's a pretty brutal car then.
Yeah, sounds amazing as well.
Well, you might be wondering why we have also a picture of a £160,000 Lamborghini on the screen. And that's because, let's go back to the Glitz again for a second. We've also, for this week, added in the Lamborghini Huracan. And that's because, whilst I was down in Monaco, Archie very kindly threw me the keys to his Huracan and we went for a drive. So unfortunately for insurance reasons, I wasn't able to drive the Huracan on this trip, but Archie did take me for a quick spin to talk about how he's finding owning a Lamborghini.
The question was, why would you go from an R8 to a Huracan? It's the same car, which it is underneath.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing for me was the fact of the badge and how it's been more dramatic. Every time I get in this car, it's an experience, and I think that's one thing. And obviously, I've got the rear wing on it now, which is making it look a little bit ridiculous. And then we also have the black chrome, which black chrome for me is quite good.
Mate, it looks amazing. Like when you text me and said I'm doing it black chrome, I was like, not again. Oh no. But in person, it's so good. I was expecting it to reflect a lot more, but it's not. It's really kind of stealthy.
Yeah, it's stealthy. I mean, I think I've seen a fair few Huracans. I think the best way to get them to look incredible is stealth them out. I think if you have bright colours on them, I just don't think they look as good. So when I was like, I'm going to wrap it, classic idea. I was like, what can I do? And then I saw that colour and I was like, that is the one. We'll put it into loud, all right?
Okay. And a bit of a that is absolutely bonkers.
I told you.
Absolutely bonkers.
Safe to say the sound of that thing is pretty amazing. Such an amazing experience driving that Huracan around. And actually, a little bit of news for you.
Yeah, this is actually the LP580-2 that we've got in competition, which is the rear-wheel drive one.
Yeah, if you are playing for the Huracan this week, good luck. It's such an amazing car.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. But now, I believe, it's time for the car news.
And this is incredible. I really hope this does happen. This is the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quattrofoglio Verde, but this is the coupe version.
Yeah, I mean, this is all so far supposed to be just speculation, and the image that Dave is going to magically put on the screen now, that is beautiful. It was dreamt up by some autocar renderer person.
I'm sorry, but BMW have got to step up their game big time.
Yeah, if it is made and it looks like that, it is going to outsell everything. Now, I'm not entirely sure about this whole 640 horsepower hybrid thing. It just needs to be the same powertrain as the Quattrofoglio, because that's incredible. It's a snarling V6 twin turbo.
Right, on to the next piece of news. There it is.
Monster.
It's exactly that. It's exactly that.
It is. This is the spy shots of the Mustang GT 500.
With that, but it's not got 500 horsepower.
No, this has got well, they say it's going to have over 700 horsepower.
That's too much.
It is. Now, the thing is, you know it's going to have over 707 horsepower because that's what the Hellcat's got.
Right.
They're not going to bring one out that's got less than the Hellcat. That's stupid. What is bizarre to me is that...
Is the paint job?
Well, yeah, it's a bit weird. But it's the fact that it's got the old front end. It's got the old headlights.
Yeah, but isn't this just their test mule car for now, do you think?
Apparently not, because they've released a little snippet shot of the front end of it, and it's still got those lights.
Oh, okay, so it might look the same, but the back looks slightly different.
It's odd. But anyway, it's going to be amazing, and it'll come to be seen very soon at a Cars and Coffee event in America, spinning and taking out 45 pedestrians.
Potentially.
Hopefully not, just to clarify.
Yes, right, I think it's over to you now for something special.
It's the silly car news.
Now, this is all about the Dutch singing road in a little village called Gelsum or Helsum or Hilsum. I don't know, I probably just offended half of the Netherlands.
I think you did, yeah.
Terribly sorry. Yeah, but anyway, they have this singing road where there's rumble strips as you go through. And if you drive through at exactly 40 miles an hour, it plays a lovely tune.
But it's no Adele, is it?
No, yeah, I misused the word lovely. But basically, it plays this tune, and let's just say if you heard a tune that you liked, and then you get played it repeatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly, the village people have got a little bit irritated by it, shall we say.
The village people, what? The band?
YMCA.
And then in the background going, play our song, come on.
Yeah, let's just look at the video first, all right.
Yeah, I can see why that would get slightly annoying.
Yeah, it would irritate me. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the show today. But we need to tell you the answer to the competition.
We do, yes. Last week we asked you, out of the 200 odd cars that we have in the lineup at BOTB, which is the least popular, which is the car that you guys literally don't bother playing any tickets for. Yeah. And that car is... Here it is.
Yes, it's the KTM X-Bow, or Crossbow, depending on how you want to say it. Yeah, it's not
many of you really like this.
No.
Which I can kind of understand why, unless you've got a racetrack in your garden, you're not really going to want to potter around in this. Really,
no, it's pretty fugly, really.
So we have picked a winner. It is in the comments section below. So if your name is listed below, congratulations, well done. You've won that £50 dream car credit. And as always, it's in your account right now. So congratulations and good luck if you're playing this week.
Yes, congratulations to our winner. And that's it.
That is it. Yeah, please do give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the BOTB YouTube channel. And Tim and I will see you next week. Goodbye for now.
Cheerio.